I'm back, bitch. Today, I'm going to show you how I made that track using these little synth boys right over here. For the intro, I used this Casio CZ-5000. Let's give her a quick listen. And then we also have this little bell sound. I'm just using the presets. So I think that covers a lot of the intro. For the drop, we have this sub bass layer. So for the sub bass layer, I'm actually using this Yamaha CS-01, and I'm running it through this DS1 distortion. Ooh, wow. And then I'm putting that on channel 1. You can see we got a little bit of EQ going on. Wow, wow, wow. Let's give that a quick listen. This is the smallest synth, but it's definitely the fattest, if you know what I mean. And then we have a supporting bass layer. And that is actually done on this Yamaha PSS560, and this is where a bulk of the sounds come from. So let's dive on in. So a unique feature of the 560 is this digital synthesizer section, and that's how I'm getting all these wacky, fun sounds. So for that supporting bass layer, it's this, and it's being ran through a digital reverb on a gate mode. But what's really cool with this synth is you can flip that down. Ooh, that is some chunky bass. So we have this EQ'd to take out the low end, since we're getting all the sub from this little feller up here. Together, the bass layer sounds like this. Okay, so you're probably wondering about that lead sound now. Again, Yamaha PSS560. Let's dive on in. Okay, so again, it's just this digital synthesizer. You can just kind of got to mess around with some stuff. Ooh, we're getting close. Like here. There it is. That's the sound, boys. That's it. Here are the synth settings. Wow. So we're taking this sound from this synth, sending it over to this mixer, going out of the mixer into that reverb, back in, over here, and then we record that into the computer. And then once we're here, we add a few effects, just a couple little quick effects, just a plugin or two. You know, we're just gonna add a plugin or two on an EQ. Let's look at it. Ooh. The main effect, and I'll open up the automation, is this frequency shifter. As you can see, we're shifting the frequency to get all these little dives in pitch. Like right here, check this out. Then we also have a phase distortion, just to give it some more character. Sausage fattener to fatten her up. OTT for more fatness. A little bit of reverb, because why not? It's very short. It's a very short reverb. Another EQ just to tame some gross high frequencies. And then this, I really like this guy. really like him a whole lot. He's one of my faves. It's the TAL Tube. It's basically just like a saturation plugin, but I use it to make things way more louder, better, and louder and louder and better. Listen. See without it? You. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that basically covers most of the first drop. It's a very simple track. Just a nice lead and bass line on some drums. But then in the second drop, it changes up a little bit, and we have this absolute abomination. Give her a quick listen. Okay, that's about enough of that. Then we took this recording in and processed it. EQ. This time we're boosting the fundamental frequency. Because apparently I thought that was a good idea. Frequency shifter. This time it's not being automated. It's just chilling at negative 249 hertz. Then I added this vocal transformer and put this robotinize. Make it robotic, please. Setting on, I turned that on, and it's pretty wacky, honestly. So this is without it. And then with the vocal transformer on, it definitely just makes it sound like it's dying, and I thought that was kind of neat. So to make it sound like it was dying even more, I added a bit crusher. And then again, just sausage fattener, OTT, the TAL tube, and then this compressor is just for side chaining. But that with our sub bass from the CSO1, and then we have a couple layers from this guy. And then I also have a layer that's just an orchestra one shot. We'll give that a quick play so you can hear it on its own. And then that is another big part of making this sound big. So as you can see, it gets pretty crazy when you just take a simple sound from a little toy keyboard from the 80s and just add a little bit of distortion to it. It gets pretty nutso butso, if you know what I mean. So that's all of the important sounds. No. Oh, there it is, boys. So I think that's just about... I think I'm having a stroke. Hell yeah.